So Tesla has finally updated their Model S after almost 10 years. It had to be updated because Model 3 and Y were having all the new stuff. About 24 to 27 hours ago, Tesla's website was updated. They did some pretty big changes to Model S and X because they're pretty similar, so we're just gonna talk about Model S in this video. So let's get to it. Exteriorly, not much has changed from the previous, but the trims are now black as they were chrome previously. I think I like it this way because chrome was getting a bit old. Grille and the splitter I think are a little bit wider, the fog lights are narrower and more sleek. And this goes the same for Model X as it has the same design changes as the Model S. Let's get to the interior. Whoa, just look at it. The interior is simply amazing. When I heard about the interior being updated, I was worried that they would mess it up, but I think they have done an amazing job. Let's get to the steering. This is what they call a yoke steering. I don't know if it's gonna be good enough because without the top handle of the steering, I think it gets a little bit less grippier and difficult to move in an emergency situation. But I'm pretty sure that third-party companies are gonna work on this accessory, so it's not a big problem. You can see around the steering that there are no stacks which are used for the gear shifting, wipers of the windshield and headlight. They have totally shifted their control on the steering with buttons. On the left side you have two buttons for the indicators, one for the headlight and a scroll wheel. On the right side you have one for the voice assistant, one for the windshield wipers and one for the horn and a simple scroll wheel. And nothing for the gear. I hope they don't shift it to the screen. Trust me, that's gonna be pretty annoying. Now let's get to the biggest upgrade, the screen. You have three screens, one in the center, a heads-up display, and a screen for the rear passengers. The central screen has a little tilt towards the left for a good viewing angle for the driver. It's 2200 into 1300 resolution, which is quite good. I'm not a big fan of the long screen which Model S had previously, but this upgrade has quite perfectly done the job and made it perfect. The thing I was mostly worried about in the upgradation was the removal of the heads up display. I'm a big fan of the heads up display. I don't want it to be removed because Model 3 and Y don't have a heads up display. I was pretty worried that they're going to remove it from Model S and X, but this is not the case. I love it that they have kept it and it's amazing. It's pretty good. It's darn good. The third display is quite low. I think kids are going to love it, but tall people will have a problem. It has 10 teraflops of processing power. So if you have a Tesla, you don't need an Xbox or PS5. Let's talk about the air conditioning. It has been changed according to the Model 3, which is pretty good. For charging, now you have a place to put your phone and charge it wirelessly and even with wires, but it has a place so that you can even see the screen of the phone and even charge it. Door handles have also been inspired from Model 3, and for opening the door you have a button which was previously a feature only available in Model X. They've integrated this new armrest for backseat which has wireless charging capability and some storage space so you can put your little things in it. It has integrated a new audio system composed of 22 speakers with active noise cancellation. Active noise cancellation is that a system which detects noise and produces anti-noise so that the experience could be completely silent. Now let's talk about the storage. As you know, Teslas have huge space in their trunk, and even below their trunk is a compartment in which you can put stuff. Even in the front of the car, below the bonnet, there is also a space so that you can put your stuff in that too. If you fold the seats down, you have enough space, enough, more than enough. If you talk about features, it has all the features for which a Tesla is famous for. Autopilot, auto lane change, summon your car, auto park. Auto park I think is the newest feature which was introduced in 2020. Now let's go to order. The order layout has been changed completely. You can get three versions of this car, the long range one, the Plaid one and the Plaid Plus one. The long range one is for $72,990. The Plaid one is for $112,990. The Plaid Plus one is $132,990. The long range one has 412 miles of range with 155 miles per hour top speed in and 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, which is super fast. It has dual motors in this variant. If you see the Plaid version, which is tri-motor variant, it has less range, about 390 miles, which is less than the long range variant, but it has a better top speed of 200 miles per hour with 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. They even went into decimal points to go under 2 seconds, 1.99 seconds. Amazing. Then we have the Plaid Plus variant, which has a huge upgradation over the range with 520 plus miles with a top speed of 200 miles. And look at this, 0 to 60 in less than 1.99 seconds. It's a 5,000 pound sedan. I don't know what the Roadster gonna do, man. They're just gonna bring it to 1 second, I think. If you see the horsepowers, the Plaid version has 1020 horsepower and the Plaid Plus version has 1100 plus horsepower. The colors are the same as previous 5 colors. The same option for the wheels, 19 inch and 21 inch. Not the best on the market, but good enough. You have 3 color options for the interior, white, black and cream. With Plaid version only, you can get the carbon fiber decor. I don't know why is that, but only with the Plaid version you get the carbon fiber decor. For full autopilot, you have to give an additional $10,000. $10,000, it's a huge amount. I think if it would be $6,000 to $7,000, that will be more appreciable. $10,000 is way too much. But if you want, you have to give this $10,000 price. So the production is starting in March 2021 and the delivery of the car is going to be in late 2021. That's all for the upgradation of Tesla Model S. If you admired the video, you can give a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm and consider subscribing for more of these videos. It's Zone of Innovation, signing out.